And it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and I have no more intention to do anything except for to take this 14 by 14 inch canvas and throw a whole bunch of red on it like I was supposed to do another day. That was my iPod case. I'm going to put some color in that in a little while. But that's actually a red metallic, which I didn't think about before I started doing this. And I have shaken some paints, and I do want a background of red. So my theory is that if I try, or shall we say, if I keep trying, I have a better shot at getting what I want, which is, there we go, some red. And I may put some gold or some black in there, but for right now, I'm just going to take the smaller of my OXO omelet turning spatulas that spread paint amazingly well. I'm thinking about gold leaf too. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I'm going to let some of that red go into the pink. Move my timer back out of the way. I'd like to let some of this go down over the side so I don't have to think about that, but I can always just put my spatula right on it too. I do clean my tiles every once in a while after I paint. I definitely want some more red. I think I want some red magenta in there too. And I'm tempted by some pink, but I think I'm just going to try my hardest to stick with the red that I want for right now. Take what's on my tile off. A lot of times I'll be working with the spatula and trying to apply a background color, and I'll just really like what I see, because more often than not, because the paints have Floetrol and Deco Art pouring medium in them, in spite of the fact that I don't use silicone, they will actually create cells, and I don't see any yet, so maybe the red is not something that's a catalyst for the cells, but certainly other colors are, like the white. Actually, you know, I'm just going to go for some more of, here's my tin, some more of what I'm liking, and see what I get. I'm liking all that together. But I am over here on another side that has no edges done. But I'm making this really beautiful, very purpley, pinky red between the red magenta and the red orange. It's not really red orange. It's an Anita's red metallic, and it doesn't have any other specific name than that. I am tempted by adding some gold in there to see what will happen. And just because I say it's a background piece doesn't mean that I will maintain the integrity of that statement. I lie through my teeth when it comes to what I'm going to do next painting. That includes, oh, I'm finished now. Yeah, that's not the truth most of the time either. I'm going to have to wash my hands off, though. I definitely have paint dripping down my spatula and everywhere else. It's very, very fluid. It's not that hot of a day, so I'm kind of surprised by that. I would like to check my edges, and the paint is not seemingly adhering everywhere. Oh yeah, it's definitely hand washing moment in a moment. All four sides are covered. That's not. I'm gonna have to rinse my hands and my spatula off. Fortunately, I have a wet rag handy. Very wet rag. Probably too wet to dry anything on, but I have another wet rag. Alright, so let me look at this and see what's going on. I wanted to keep some of that pink no matter what. I'd like to see what happens if I throw some orange on there too. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself permission to add a little gold. And I'm gonna add it all in one spot so that I can smear it out and see if it will sell, which it might. Hard to tell until we try. Yeah, I got some cells already. You don't know, this could become a painting in a second. Like a real, actual work of art, maybe. We'll see. I want to put some of that in there. I think I'm going to give myself permission. This is an Art Minds new color I've been using, and I believe that I put golden product called Iridescent Pearl Fine in there. I don't want to go too far. And if I like what I've got before it's a finished artwork, then it's going to be the background piece that I was anticipating. I'd like a little more variation on my theme. I've been trying to restrict my colors. I'm not good at that at all. So you guys know that full well. You don't probably expect me to paint with 3 colors. I really want some white pearl in there. And that is not white pearl. Where is the white pearl? I see you, white pearl. Alright, we got to do this at least once. Just to see. And I'm not spreading it all over because I want to be able to pull the color and see what happens. I.e. whether it makes cells or not. And it does. It makes cells. And I'm nothing. And it's changing things into a slight pink color, but not really, because... Alright, so I like this over here, and I want to keep it, but if I use this spatula, I'm not going to keep it. But I know that pink color sells with the gold. I kind of want to use a smaller spatula. I kind of want to keep going. Go figure. Surprise! Not really. If I just barely graze the surface with my spatula, I get to keep some of that gold floating on top. And that's pretty, and whether it's a background or not is beyond me. Now I could still do all kinds of stuff, like stick bamboo skewers in here and things, but I'm not going to do that. I am going to try and stick with my original idea of just mixing reds and pinks. And keep some. Okay, so that's part 1. And if you guys want to help me and join a contest, there's one going on every month for contributors to the studio. We torch to release patterns in the cells that come, patterns in the paint that come about because of the pouring mediums in there, generally. And not always. Can't count on them. Just got a very strong breeze out here. Nice day unless I blow away. I see a little bit of canvas down there and I don't really want it. I don't know how bright that will stay. I see a little bit of canvas along my edges, and I guess I could touch that up tomorrow if I was going to use this as a background. And I'm pretty sure this is not what I would call a finished artwork at this point. I'm going to look for whatever resisting paint areas there are left on the canvas. And it seems to be pretty good. And I'm not unhappy with it. So I am going to say, if you guys want to help me out, PayPal and Patreon are the places to donate. I want to put a little purple in there. Right there where I can see. I just got to know. I'm not good at... Oh, I could just finish that with that. But I don't know that that will show up. So we'll find that out tomorrow. And I'm going to mix a little bit of red in with that so it's not so dominant. Maybe just a little more. Gotta know how it's going to turn out tomorrow. And you can drag these spatulas really, really lightly. I want more gold in there, but I always want more gold, so I'm not going to worry about that. And I don't want to eradicate that whole pink area. So I better stop myself now and tell you guys, look under the video for my paint pouring recipe. And there's Pinterest and Instagram and all kinds of other things. And in the last 20 seconds of every video, there are always end screens that will take you to a list of 500, almost 600 videos now of mine. Just going to run my finger along under the edge. Any paint that's running down will help cover the places where the paint recedes. And it does on these less expensive canvases from Michaels in the value packs. I believe they're from Artist Loft. And they're probably primed in China. In any case, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, saying thank you for joining me and thank you for all the compliments and the comments and the contributions that have kept me painting. I'm not sure what this month's contest will be offering yet, but I think I need some more gold there. I really just want to try that gold leaf in here. I don't really see what harm it would do. I wonder if I can put some paint right along the edge with my spatula. Why don't we get out the gold leaf and see what'll happen, if anything. It's kind of too breezy for this. This is a bad idea. Oh look, it's in there. It's in there now. I'll brush off whatever I can't use tomorrow. Anything that comes off my fingers will stick. Whoops, I don't want all that in there. It's definitely an accidental thing. Whoops, it's a random thing right at the moment. So I will, and this means I will probably have to coat it with something like a gloss varnish eventually, because this is not real gold leaf, of course. You may have surmised, and that means that I will have to coat it to keep it from oxidizing and turning dark. I wasn't expecting to do this, but that's okay. I wonder what would happen when we add a spatula to it. Probably nothing good. Yeah, it disappears. That's what I thought. So I'm just blowing that into place. And there's no way it's ever coming up once the paint dries. But any of it that's not attached tomorrow I can just wipe away with a dry rag, probably. And for good or ill, it is what it is. I just want to touch it in a few places because I'm a tactile kind of person and I feel a need. Alright, so I've let this run long enough. I'm going to throw my spatula in the bucket and tell you guys I'll see you again. Hopefully with a part 2. And I love you guys. I teach classes in Spring Hill at the house, at the studio, and I do sell my artwork. So if you're interested in purchasing something, please just contact me through YouTube. Alright you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Priscilla out.